I'm Sophia, and today I'm here to present my book review on The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It is the second book in the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis, and the most famous of them all. So the story begins during World War II, where four siblings, Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy, are sent away from London to live in the countryside with an old professor. His house is huge, mysterious, and full of strange rooms. But the real adventure begins when Lucy discovers a wardrobe that leads into a snowy forest. She becomes the first to enter Narnia, a magical world where animals can talk and mythical creatures like fauns and centaurs exist. There she meets Mr. Tumnus, a gentle faun who tells her that Narnia is under a terrible spell cast by the White Witch. Because of her curse, it is always winter, but never Christmas. When Lucy returns to her world, the others don't believe her, especially Edmund, who teases her. One day, all four siblings enter the wardrobe and find themselves in Narnia. Edmund secretly meets the White Witch, who pretends to be kind and offers him enchanted Turkish delight, promising even greater rewards if he brings his siblings to her. Manipulated by her lies, Edmund becomes tempted by an idea of power and betrays his brother and sisters. Meanwhile, the others meet Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, who explains that the great King Aslan, the true king of Narnia, has returned. His arrival means hope. They also warn the children that Edmund has gone to the witch and is in danger. So the witch prepares for war on the other hand, fearing a prophecy that says two sons of Adam and two daughters of Eve will end her rule. Aslan meets the children at his camp, and soon after, Edmund is rescued from the witch's hands. Even though he made serious mistakes, Aslan forgives him, setting the tone for one of the book's strongest theme, redemption. But the witch demands Edmund's life, claiming that he is a traitor and belongs to her by ancient Narnian law. Aslan negotiates privately and agrees to sacrifice himself in Edmund's place. That night, Aslan goes to the stone table, where the witch kills him cruelly. The scene is emotional and powerful, showing Aslan's deep love and willingness to give himself to save others. However, the next morning, something miraculous happens. Lucy and Susan, who watched over his body, witness the stone table crack and Aslan rise from the dead. He explains that a magic older than the witch says that when an innocent being sacrifices himself for the traitor, that itself is reversed. Filled with renewed strength, Aslan rushes to free the witch's stone victims, turning them back into living creatures. Meanwhile, a great battle has begun between the witch's army and the Narnians. Just when it seemed that the witch's force might win, Aslan arrives with his revived allies. They fight bravely and Aslan finally defeats the White Witch once and for all. Peace returns to Narnia. The four children are crowned as kings and queens. Peter the Magnificent, Susan the Gentle, Edmund the Just, and Lucy the Valiant. They rule wisely and grow into adults during their long reign. Many years later, while hunting a mysterious white stag, they accidentally discover the old lamppost area and step back through the wardrobe, returning to their world as children once again with no time having passed. Their incredible adventure becomes a memory that stays with them forever, although they cannot speak of it to anyone except the professor who already knows more than he admits. So, this book is full of rich themes like bravery, betrayal, forgiveness, sacrifice, and the triumph of good over evil. Edmund's transformation from a selfish boy to someone wise and just is especially meaningful. Aslan represents hope and goodness, showing courage and compassion in every scene. The snowy forest, magical creatures, battles, and deep emotions make the story unforgettable. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is not just an adventure, but a tale about choosing what is right even when it's difficult, and it remains one of the most beloved fantasy stories ever written. Thank you.